Hey, so today I'm gonna be answering your questions. When I ask for questions, I specifically have to say, please no pineapple questions, because every Q&A, literally like half the questions I read are about pineapples, and they're not even good. They're just questions I would never answer. Is your hair made of pineapple fibers? What? Like, do you know how many times I've had to read the question, are you gonna marry a pineapple? Too many times for one human's lifetime. The answer to that question is, no, I'm not gonna marry a pineapple.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Gabe here.
Anyway, first question. I think I want to take this Q&A a little different. It's just going to be a little more chilled. I'm just going to kind of talk normally. So if you're expecting like crazy edits, there's probably not going to be as many in this. Well, I don't know. I'll see when I edit it. It's probably going to be the same. What conspiracy theory do you believe most? I actually really like conspiracy theories, but a lot of them I don't believe. I'm just like, okay, calm down. It's just a coincidence. But there's one out there that I strongly believe more than ever. If you don't know, there's a conspiracy that Apple slows down your old iPhone every iOS update because it's at the same time the new iPhone comes out. And even when I first heard about this, I'm like, no, it's probably not true. I mean, phones just get slower when they get older. But then I really started to notice when I upgraded to iOS 10, it was slower. And like a month ago when I updated to iOS 11, my phone sucks now. Like my phone now, it dies randomly. It randomly freezes like 4 times a day. It crashes. Like I actually get triggered when it happens. Like I'm not even joking, I actually get triggered. It's probably unhealthy. I have so little patience for technology when it doesn't work that I really do believe this conspiracy theory. I have proof that it's happened to me. And you know what? I'm so triggered by this. Next time I get a new phone, I'm gonna get an Android. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get an Android. I hate Apple, like fuck them, but I'm not getting an Android. Next question, are you gonna get another cat? Another kitty? Can you imagine? Well, I mean, kitty is already a handful to take care of. Well, not really. She's actually a pretty easy cat to take care of. To be honest though, my next animal is definitely gonna be a dog. I really want a dog. But before I even get a dog, I'm probably gonna move out of this apartment. I either wanna get a bigger one or a house with a backyard. So hopefully sometime 2018, I'll have a dog. You can start looking forward to the classic videos like testing weird dog products or testing my dog's IQ. I don't know. Would you ever visit China? Well, I don't have a plan to do that anytime soon, but I definitely want to. One of my life goals before I inevitably die is actually to go to China and hold a panda. So one day I will wear that ugly blue jacket thing and hold a panda. After you're done with school, do you still want to live in Arizona? Oh God, no! I really love Arizona, but I also hate it. And every summer I realize that I just can't live here. I can't. Like there's a lot that I love and I appreciate about Arizona, like the winters, the sunsets, the scenery. There's really no natural disasters or snow that I have to deal with, but it's just too damn hot. Like if you follow me on my social media, I post so much less from like April to November because anytime I leave my house, I just hate my life. You just start sweating as soon as you walk out of the house and all you want to do is just be back inside where it's air conditioning. And the weather affects my mood so much. So I know November is coming and I could just feel the joy that I'm going to experience knowing that I could just go on a hike or go get food and not die of the heat. So to answer your question, no. Next question, this one says, can you close your drawer in the kitchen, please? How come it's open every time I watch your videos? I've actually seen a lot of comments about this because in every video is just a little bit open. It's become one of the biggest mysteries of the world. So the reason why it's like this, basically I keep all my forks and knives in here. And below it, this is where I keep all the plastic bags that I've collected over time. And it's so full that the thing above it can't close. Yeah, that's a lot of bags. Don't worry, I'm gonna recycle this. See, but now it closes right. This question says, is college fun like the movies? No. Well, I mean, it depends. My first and second year, a little. The one thing that the movies don't talk about is the work. I swear, the first year of college, I've never had so much fun and had different experience, but I've never been so stressed out in my life until my first year of college. Are you going on tour soon? You should. Being 100, probably not, because as amazing as it would be to get to see you guys and just even travel would be cool, what would I do on tour? Unless I come up with a book or something, I feel like any talent I have, it's not the type that you tour and you go on stage for, you feel? Also, I'm not that popular that I could just tour the United States. I feel like, like maybe 3 people would come to each show. Also, one thing about meeting me is just like, I don't know, I feel like you're just gonna be disappointed. Like the thought of anyone actually wanting to meet me, it's weird to me just because it's like, I'm just Gabe, it's like, there's nothing special here. Play GTA for a video again. Okay. Next question, this person says, invisibility or teleportation? This is such an easy question. Who would pick invisibility? And this one says, eat the catnip weed. That's not even a question, it's just a demand. Kitty, she knows the sound of her catnip weed bag. Now she's giving me this weird look, like, you gonna give me some? It actually doesn't smell that bad. How much should I eat? Like this much? Is that enough? This is just like oregano or something. It's actually not that bad. It tastes like iced tea. I see why you're into this stuff, Kitty. It's pretty good. Usually Kitty has some really bad taste. Like I try to give her human food and she doesn't eat that, but hey, there's a plastic bag on the ground. She'll gobble that up. Okay, so while Kitty's here, the next question is actually about Kitty. When did you get Kitty and how many years have you spent together? I don't know what that last part means. It makes it sound like we're dating. I've actually told the entire story of how I got Kitty, but I guess it's been a while, so I'll say it again. So go ahead, Kitty, get comfortable. She loves hearing this story. So it was the year 2011, and every day I would wake up half asleep, hating life because of how early it was to go to school. Okay, I'll put her down for the story. So basically every morning before school, we would open the garage, and as soon as we opened the garage, this homeless neighborhood cat would always come and greet us in the mornings. And when she would greet us, we never really gave her a name, so we kind of just called her Kitty. Kitty actually, she used to, at night, we had 2 dogs. We had a pet door from the backyard. Kitty used to sneak into our house at night, in the middle of the night, and just sleep in our beds. And we would wake up with a cat, and we didn't own a cat. So she used to break into our house. So eventually, like a year later, when we were moving, we couldn't just leave her behind. So we took her, and then a couple years later, when I have my own place, when I got this place, and my mom was moving, I took Kitty. So that's how I have Kitty. And I'm so proud of her because she really started from the bottom and now she's here. What YouTubers do you hate or not like? Oh, drama. No, honestly, I don't hate any YouTubers because I don't know any. I would probably want to get to know them personally, not just online, before I hate them. But there's definitely YouTubers that I see that the stuff they do online and I'm just like, why? Why do that? I feel like I don't even have to say any names. I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point. And really, I don't care enough to hate a YouTuber. Like if they're doing something I don't like, okay, I don't know them. It doesn't really affect me, so I'm not gonna hate them. I just don't really care. Okay, next question. This is gonna be the last one. It says, craziest thing that's happened to you while you were on campus / in college. Craziest thing in college. I don't know. Like I said earlier, since I moved into this apartment, it's definitely been a lot more calm and more stable, and I kind of have other stuff to do. I actually have a lot of stories from college that I could tell, and I don't know if this one is the craziest, but it's the first one that came to mind. This happened to me maybe the 2nd or 3rd week into college, so my freshman year. And if you don't know, in college, when you first move in, you live with someone else, not just like as roommates. You literally share the same room with 2 beds in it. Which first of all has nothing to do with the story, but why? Why is that a thing? Fuck that. You pay so much to go to college and you can't even have your own damn room. Anyway, hated that. Hated the guy I had to share the room with too. And one night before my most busy day of college, so he comes back at like 2 a.m. Everyone he's with, they're super loud. So my roommate comes in the room drunk as fuck. He goes to his bed and then proceeds to throw up all over the wall and on his bed, and he just doesn't clean it up. he just leaves and goes in the living room and sleeps there. So me, I just woke up in the middle of the night and now I'm stuck in a room with barf on the wall and the smell of college dropout throw up. And let me tell you, that smell, I still think about that smell today. It still haunts me. All I did was just wanna learn and get educated, but I was stuck in a room full of vomit. So it was the middle of the night and I didn't know where to go. I sure as hell wasn't staying in the room. I couldn't go in the living room because he took it. So I just ended up staying in the public lounge the entire night. It was one of the most defeating moments of my life. Also, that barf, it never really got cleaned up that well. Like when I was moving out, I still saw the outline of a stained, crusty vomit patch on the wall. Oh. So that, for me, that was a great way to kick off college. Okay, well, that's all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I'm out of time. I'm sorry I can't get to all the questions. I'm gonna have to pass on the questions like, who's your daddy? Better be me. And what if you saw Tupac patting Kitty in your living room? Great question. I just don't have the time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, please. I'm a YouTuber, I feed off likes. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next video. Kitty, I'm sorry, I need to use you as the clickbait.